Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Maths for All by Saurav. Today we'll be learning the coordinate geometry. Okay, and this is our agenda. We will be representing how to represent the points or any shape into the graph, how to calculate the distance between two points with using the distance formula, and we will also driving this distance formula and the validation of the different shapes and figures in our graphical representation, and some section formula, one point divides the 2 points in the ratio, and we will also driving the section formula and some examples. Okay, let's now come to our next question. Okay, here we need to find the relationship between x and y such that this point is equidistant from this above 2 points 7 1 and 3 5. Okay, so we need to find a relationship that the distance is same. Okay, so for example, this is p and this is q. Okay, this is a solution. So distance between p and this is our r. So distance between pr will be 7 minus x square plus 1 minus y square, right? And the distance between q and r, you will be see 3 minus x square plus 5 minus y square, right? This is using the distance formula. Now this distance should be equal always. So if we just equate this equation, we will be get 7 minus x square plus 1 minus y square is equal to 3 minus x square plus 5 minus y square. Okay, solve it further. 49 plus x square minus 14x plus 1 plus y minus 2y is equal to 9 plus x square minus 6x plus 25 plus y square minus 10y. Okay, now cancel x square here. Okay, it will be y square here, right? So y square is cancel out. Okay, now you can see minus 14x minus 2y here minus 6x. Okay, if you move it here, it will we get 14x minus 6x, which will be 8x. Okay, and this 2y, if you 10y come here, it will be 10 minus 2 8y, which is and here it is minus 8y. Okay, and now 49 plus 1, which is 50, and here it is 25 plus 9 this. Okay, so here it is plus 34 and here is 50. So if you will solve it further, you will be get 50 minus 34, which is 16. So 16 is equal to 8x minus 8y. So if you divide by 8, you will be get 2x minus x minus y is and it will be 2. So minus 2 is equal to 0. So this is the relationship between this x and y. Okay, so all the points which solve this equation are equidistant from this one. Okay, let's draw in the graph also. Okay, 7 comma 1, so this is our x axis and this is our y axis. So 7 comma 1 will lie somewhere here, 3 comma 5. Okay, 3 comma 5. Okay, so this is 3 comma 5 and 7 comma 1. So all the, for example, this is a line. Okay, for example, this is a line. So all the points on this one, okay, maybe this one, this is equidistant from this 2 point. Okay, so this is the equation of a line. Okay guys, now I'll come to the next example. Okay, in this we need to find a point on the y-axis which is equidistant from the a and b. Okay, so any, for example, this is our x-axis, y-axis, any point on the y-axis. If any point on the y-axis, then their abscissa is 0. Okay, so it will be kind of 0 comma p, right? The point will form 0 comma p. So let's suppose point is 0 comma p and we need to find this point on the y-axis. Okay, so distance between those is equal, right? The distance between them is same. So if you say 6 minus 0, so for example, this is point q, so aq will be 6 minus 0 square plus 5 minus p square. Okay, and distance between b and q is bq is equal to minus 4 minus 0 square plus 3 minus p whole square. Okay, now solve this one. This distance is same, so just equate this one. So this will be 36 plus 25 plus p square minus 10p is equal to 4 minus 4 square will be 16 plus 9 plus p square minus 6p. Okay, now you see, right, p square is cancel out. 36 plus 25 and 16 and 9, so this is 25 this 25 will be cancelled with this 25, so we will have remaining 36 minus 10p. Let's put it here like that only. Okay, we have minus 6p. Okay, move it 10p here, you will be get 36 is equal to 10 minus 6 is 4p, implies that p is equal to 9. Okay, so 0, 9 point is 0, 9. So this is our Q point 0, 9, maybe light some, this is 0, 9. So this is the point which is equidistant from this 2 point. So this 2 point maybe write 6, 5 somewhere here, and minus 4, 3, okay, which is like somewhere here. So this distance, for example, this is A and this is B, so this point Q. So this distance is say section formula. What is section formula? Section formula says that if any 2 points, right, if there's a line between 2 point A and B, and if there's a third point P, which divide this point line A and B in some ratio m1 and m2, then how to identify the coordinate of this point P? Okay, and if the point are given, then how to calculate the ratio with this point divide the line AB? Okay, let's suppose in a graph, this is a graph. Okay, there's a point A here and there's a point B here. Okay, and if you join this one, you will get some point P which divide this line 1 in ratio m1 and m2, right? This is m1 and this is m2. Then what is the coordinate? What is the x comma y? Okay, we need to find what is x comma y. Okay, now you can see how to calculate this one. Okay, now draw a perpendicular here. Okay, now A is x1 comma y1, let's suppose, and B is x2 comma y2. So we have the coordinate, right, A and B. So let's suppose x1 y1 and x2 y2. So now draw the perpendicular here. Okay, and draw also this one. Okay, now let's suppose this is C. Okay, this is A dash, this is B dash, this is P. Okay, and now you see, right, triangle APC. If you see triangle APC and triangle APC, right, and this triangle PB, as this is, let's suppose, D, PBD. Okay, now in this triangle you can see, right, this one and this one, these lines are parallel to the x-axis, right? So this angle will be same. Okay, and this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so means implies that triangle APC is similar to triangle PBD. Okay, if these two triangles are similar, okay, so what does this mean? AP upon PB is equal to PC upon BD is equal to AC upon PD, right? Now put the equation, and you also write AP upon PB. AP and PB is m1 upon m2. Okay, so this is given in the question. Now put this value here. Okay, AP and PB is m1 and m2. So you can put PC. What is the length of PC? PC is this one, right? This is the height of the y, right? P point here from the x-axis is y, and this one is the height of this one, which is height of the point A, which is y1. So this will be PC will be PC. What is PC? PC is y minus y1 upon BD. What is BD? BD is this one. So this one, how to calculate this one? This is height is y2 and this height is y. So it will be y2 minus y, which is m1 upon m2, and this is also equal to AC upon PD. AC is this one. So this is complete x, and if you minus this x1, you will be get AC, which is x minus x1 upon PD. What is PD? This distance. This is y2 minus y. This one x2 minus x1, right? Yeah, x2 minus x1 minus x. So this is complete PD if you need to find. This is x2 and this is x. Okay, so this will be x2 minus x1. Okay, this length PD. This will be x2 minus x. Okay, now equate this one. You will be get y m2 is equal to minus m2 y1 is equal to m1 y2 minus m1 y. Okay, so take y here, you will be get y is equal to m1 plus m2, and move this one here, you will be get m1 y2 plus m2 y1 okay, and which implies that y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, this is how we get y. Okay, now solve this for x1. Okay, x, which will be m1 x2 minus m1 x is equal to m2 x minus m2 x1. Okay, now but we need to find x, right? So this is x, this is x. Okay, now move it here. You will be get x is equal to m1 plus m2, and this move it here, m2. Okay, move it here, you will be get m1 x2 plus m2 x1. Okay, this is equal to x m1 plus m2, right? Now x will be m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay, so this is the section formula. So this is how, this is a generic equation where any point which divide the AB into ratio of m1 and m2, then what is the coordinate? X will be m1 into x2 plus m2 comma x1 upon m1 plus m2, and the y coordinate will be m1 into y2 plus m2 into y1 upon m1 plus m2. Okay guys, now we understand right what is the section formula. Okay, now let's understand some application of the section formula. As per section formula, we know, right, if any point A which is x1 y1 and there's a point B x2 comma y2, okay, and there's a point P here, okay, x and y, so the, and this divide the ratio in the m ratio m1 and m2. Now x will be, we know, right, it will be m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, right, and y will be m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2, right, this one we know. Now let's suppose the m1 ratio m2 is same, right, m1 upon m2 will be 1:1. Okay, let's suppose both are equal, which implies that m1 is equal to m2. Let's suppose this is the condition, for means this is actually a midpoint here. If this is a P is a midpoint, if P is midpoint, okay, then what is the coordinate of x and y? So if it's a P is a midpoint, means m1 is equal to m2, so both are same, so we need to put m1 and m2 ratio is same. Okay, now x will be, do one thing, divide this one with m2. Okay, you will be get m1 upon m2 x2 plus x1 upon m1 plus m2 plus 1. So m1 plus m2 is 1, right, so it will be x2 plus x1 upon 1 plus 1, which is 2. Okay, so this will be the x coordinate. Okay, and what will the y coordinate? Divide this one by m2, so you will be get m1 upon m2 y2, okay, plus y1 upon m1 plus m2 plus 1. So this will be get m1 upon m2 is 1, so you will be get y2 plus y1 upon 2. Okay, implies that y is equal to y2 plus y1 upon 2. Okay, so what this mean, right, if this is a midpoint, then we just need to take the average of abscissas and average of the ordinate to get the x and y respectively. So this x will be x1 plus x2 upon 2, and y is equal to, ordinate is y1 plus y2 upon 2. So we need just to take the average. Okay, because this is the middle point. Okay, this is how to drive this point. Okay guys, now come to the example of the section formula. Okay, let's take this example. There's a point A and there's a point B. Okay, and for this point A, there's a line AB, and this some point P lies on this line, which divide the lines in the ratio of 3:1. For example, this is A and this is B. Okay, and there's a point P. Okay, the coordinate we don't know, that we need to find. This divide the line ratio in the ratio of 3:1. Okay, we need to find the x and y. Okay, so A is, you know, right, 4 comma minus 3, and B is 8 comma 5. Okay, now as per the section formula, the x will be this one, right, this one 3, so you can put this 3 into 8 plus 1 into 4 upon 3 plus 1. Okay, which is 24 plus 4 upon 4, which is 28 upon 4, which is 7. So x is equal to 7. Okay, now solve for y1. Okay, 3 into 5 plus 1 into minus 3 upon 3 plus 1. So this will be 15 minus 3 upon 4, which is 12 upon 3, 4 is equal to 3. Okay, so y will be 3. So p is xy, which is equal to 7, 3. So this is the coordinate of p which divide these two points in the ratio of this line in the ratio of 3, 1. Okay guys, now come to our next question. So we have a 2 points A and B, and the third points P divide this line segment in some ratio. Okay, so we need to identify that ratio. Okay, let's suppose P, this is point A and this is point B and this is point P. Okay, it divides in the ratio of, let's suppose, M, ratio 1. Okay, so now this point P is minus 4, 6. Okay, so we need to identify the ratio in which this point divide this line segment. Okay, AB. Now A is, you see, minus 6 and 10, B is 3, minus 8. Okay, now as per the formula, right, section formula, minus 4 is, what is the coordinate axis, will be m1 into 3 plus 1 into minus 6 upon m plus 1. Okay, which implies that minus 4m minus 4 is equal to 3m minus 6. Okay, if you solve it, you will be get 7m. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So m is equal to 2 upon 7. So this is the ratio in which this P point divide this line segment. We can also re-verify. Let's take the coordinate y, which is 6. So this 3m minus 8 plus 1 10 upon m plus 1. Okay, you will be get 6m plus 6 is equal to minus 8m plus 10. Okay, so if you will be get, it is 14m and here will be 4. M is equal to 2 upon 7. Okay, so again we re-verified here using the y coordinate. So in this example we verified this P divides this line segment AB into 2 ratio 7. Okay. Okay guys, now come to the next question. In this question we have our 2 points A and B, and the y-axis cut this point at point P. We need to find the coordinate of the point P on the y-axis and also the ratio in which divide the line segment AB. Okay, let's suppose this is our x and y graph. Okay, so you can see any point on the y-axis will be in the form of 0, x. Okay, or you can say 0, y. So we don't know the y, right? So it will be abscissa is 0. Okay, now suppose this is the point pair P. Okay, this is the line A and B. Okay, and P point is here, which is 0, y. Now this is 5, minus 6 and this is minus 1, minus 4. Now as per the section formula, 0, this coordinate will be and we don't know the ratio. Let's suppose this one m1 and this is 1, m1 ratio 1. Okay, so this 0 will be m1 into minus 1. Okay, and 1 in plus 1 into 5 upon m1 plus 1. Okay, now if you solve this one, you will be get minus m1 plus 5 is equal to 0, which implies that m1 is equal to 5. Okay, so this point P divide this line segment into ratio of 5 ratio 1. Okay, now what will be the y coordinate? Y will be, okay, m1 minus 4 into and plus 1 into this coordinate, this one, which is minus 6 upon m1 plus 1. So m1 we know is 5, right? So it will be minus 20 minus 6 upon 5 plus 1, which is 6. So it will be minus 26 upon 6, which will be minus 13 upon 3. Okay, so y will be this one. So x, y, which is P, right, is 0, minus 13 upon 3. So this is the answer. At 0, minus 13 upon 3, this line AB intersect at y-axis. Okay guys, with this we have covered our agenda of the coordinate geometry. In this coordinate geometry, we understand now what is the graphical representation of any algebraic equation into a graph. Okay, how to represent the coordinate into the graph, what is abscissa, what is ordinate, how to write different shapes, how to draw the different shape on the graphs. Okay, what is the distance formula, what is the section formula, how to derive the distance formula, how to derive the section formula. We have understand this one and with some examples. Okay, Okay guys, now I hope you understand the concept of the coordinate geometry. Okay, and if you still have any doubt, then just click comment on in this video, and then I will solve those questions. Okay, and just please like and share this video so that you can also get the notification of the further videos. In the next video we'll be solving all the practice set of the chapter 7 coordinate geometry. So till then, thank you guys.